What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Golf DFS forecast presented by LineStar. I'm Trevor Pitzel, and this is our bets show. So I've got some juicy bets for you, and which ones correlates with my DFS show? I don't know. You're going to have to stick around and find out. But before we get into it, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment. Here's the thing. I want to know who your best bets for the weekend are. Let us know in the comments. And once you watch this entire video, let me know which bets of mine that you don't like. I want to hear that too. So last week, I didn't really like any of my bets. Well, I liked them when I made them on the show. And just a little transparency therapy. We had outright units on every one of them. So we went guns a-blazing. I was excited. It was our first real betting show. So it got a little crazy. We had a little fun. And we could have had a winning week. We actually could have had a winning week. We had it all down. I had Steven Yeager, best Euro, plus 650. Dude was there cruising, sailing, no sweat, and then there is a delay. Dude comes out and decides to four-putt on a par 3 with a double bogey, and then he ended up tying with 2 other Euros, so we had to split that up. Ugh, that was brutal. Yeager could have been our hero, and he was not, because Cam Davis wasn't our hero. We had Cam Davis outright. We had Stuart Smalley. Ugh, dude. Well, Alex Stuart Smalley. I'm good enough. I'm smart enough. And gosh darn it, people don't like me because I missed 4-foot, 6-foot, and 10-foot putts for bird to make the cut, to miss the cut. So that was brutal. I'd outright with him. And then we also had Seabez top 20. Guy never was even in it. He actually had a good day one, and then he was done. And then we also had Chess and Hadley. But that was our bomb. That was our crazy bomb for you. And we did mention to get a top 10 or a top 20 in there, but I'm glad you didn't because you didn't hit any of those. So anyway, transparency therapy, we move on. Here we are, FanDuel, FedEx St. Jude Championship. I've got 4 outrights for you. I've got a top 10 and a top 20 bet. For the outrights, it's going to be all quarter units. Looking at the board right now, this is all courtesy of FanDuel. Scheffler, Rob, Rory, obviously love those guys. And one cool thing about FanDuel is you can make outright bets without them in the tournament. So that's a good one. I didn't go that route, but that is a very sly, strategic betting opportunity. I might have to look into that as well. But the ones I have for you right now, I'm not going to any of these big 3. Their odds are just too short. So I'm going to start out with Viktor Hovland, my man. He's been playing some great golf. Dude has been approaching like crazy. He's 5th in approach. He's top 13 in all 3 approach buckets I'm looking at. That's 125 to 150, 150 to 175, and 175 to 200. He's approved every time he's played here at TP Southwind. Let's see if he can approve enough to bring home an outright at 20 to 1. Then I'm also looking at my man. Where'd you go? Colin Morikawa. If you watch the DFS show, you know I'm all about Morikawa this weekend. I hope he comes through with us. The dude is built for this course. He's got great history here, a top 5 last year. It's all about fairways and greens, and that's what Colin Morikawa is all about. So if that guy can be on with his approach, all we need is 0 putting, and the guy can win this bad boy. He is 2nd in approach to everybody in the field. He's top 6 in all the approach buckets that I'm looking at. He's 11th in fairways gains. And he's 18th in birdie or better. So the guy, he's got the formula. Let's just see if he can execute. So we've got him at 22 to 1. Then we move down just a little bit. I didn't do any long shots. In fact, you'll have to find out who my longest shot is. But before we do that, we got Sam Burns at 35 to 1. Sam Burns been playing some great golf. The guy's been very consistent in his last 11 tournaments. A couple hiccups here or there. But for the most part, the guy, he's gained ball strength in 8 of his past 11. He has gained in putting his last 6 in a row, plus 8 of the last 10. And he's gained in tee to green 8 of the last 11. And guess what? His favorite surface is Bermuda. So give me Sam Bermuda Burns at 35 to 1. And my last outright bet for you, we're going to stay right here. We're not going to get too crazy. We're going to go with Matt Fitzpatrick at 45 to 1. Now, Fitzpatrick, he's kind of just been out there. Nobody's thinking about him. I mean, he's 45 to 1. These are great odds. We're jumping on it. The guy has good history here. He is 12th in strokes gained approach. He is 6th in strokes gained on Bermuda. And he's 24th in greens gained. So he's got everything that we are looking for. The guy is a shark. He's a major winner. the guy can beat this fields. He just has to put it all together. And, well, Trevor, that's pretty much every golfer in this field. Well, not every golfer, but a lot of them. But anyway, I like Fitzpatrick. I like that he's going under the radar. We're going to take him at 45 to 1. Now, some of our others that we're going to do finishing positions. We've got a top 10, and we're going Brian Harman, top 10 plus 360. Where's my man? There he is. Boom. We all know he's been playing awesome. He's been playing awesome golf. He's coming off the Open Championship where he putted like a wizard. The guy was insane. But you know what? It's not the weekend after. He's had a couple weeks to let it all digest, let it sink in, and now he's going to get back to it here at the FedEx playoffs. So loving Brian Harman. He's 9th in driving accuracy over the past month. He was a 3rd here last year. He's gained in putting and tee to green in 5 straight tournaments. And 4 top 12s in a row, which is pretty awesome. And his best putting surface, there is something going on here, Bermuda. So yeah, there's a trend. So, and hey, the LineStarApp.com has got him 12th best. We just need him to jump up 2 spots to get that top 10. And my last bet for you, we're going to go top 20 here. And this is really just a gut call, folks. This is no statistical categories, but the guy's just been playing awesome golf. Benny on, top 20, 150, just has to beat out 50 other golfers. Actually, when you say that out loud, it seems like a lot harder than it seems a lot harder than it sounded when I was thinking about it. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, love Benny on. He's got a good driving, great approach. He's finding the putter. So, if you look at his statistical analysis, it's not going to be like flash, oh my God, this guy's been killing it. But he has been killing it. So, gut call, Benny on, plus 150, full unit. I don't know if I said it, but Harman at the top 10, I'm going to give him a full unit as well. So my outrights, Morikawa, Hovland, Burns, and Fitzpatrick all at a quarter unit. Brian Harman, top 10, full unit, and Benny on, top 20, full unit. Here we go. Now you know my picks. Let me know what you think. So please comment in this video, like it, subscribe. Everyone have an amazing week at the FedEx St. Jude Championship. And if you win some money, make sure to give back to St. Jude. It is an absolutely incredible organization. But for now, we will see you next time. This has been your PGA Golf DFS forecast presented by LineStar.